can fight from the horseback?
Yeah, fight from the horseback. You can also do this in formation, so you can have several riders banded together. We have a group leader who can control the way of the formation and also how it's shaped. Which formation or flank and then if you are in PvP, for instance, you need to block this with, for instance, pikemen. So I think we have some very interesting group PvP dynamics which you've never seen in any online game before. I mean, it's same as the other. You go in combat mode and you release it, but it's harder than it looks because you need to time it. So
also you have to press the button and then release it when you want to strike?
Yeah, and you have different attack methods when you're on a horse. And 8 will give you straight ahead. I need to get off first, so let's charge. You also have the lance, especially for the British actually.
Are you stronger when fighting from horseback?
Yeah, because the speed of the horse actually also gives damage. So the faster you ride, the more damage you'll be able to do. And you need to time it right. So if you don't time it right, oops, sorry. And if you do that, I mean, you can do massive damage with it. But of course, getting a horse and doing the horse riding isn't trivial. Okay. So you must fight for it to get it. It's not gonna.
Can your horse die, for example, or so?
That's the plan.
Yeah.
I guess it's you who dies first.
Do you have any idea if you want the players to be more able to play solo, or do you force them to group like other games do?
No. I mean, you can solo, definitely.
From start to end, so. Okay.
At the end, I mean, there will be so much gameplay which you can't do solo, like big bosses and.
You will die.
Yeah. Oh shit! I'm dying again. I forgot to set the health.
Is there any raid encounters in the game?
Yes, there will be raid encounters.
And are there instances for the bosses?
There will be instances. I mean, a lot of the world is instances. So simply, I mean, we came up with in Anarchy Online. We started to use instances. We learned so much about it now, and it's a very effective way of distributing players. You avoid a lot of lag and a lot of choke points by doing it. So we'll use instances where it's good for us to use it. Simply because it's a great way to
yeah, we both played EverQuest 1 with no instances, and that was really tough.
We have the camping in, and that was why we came up with it in Anarchy Online, with the mission systems. And it's a much better way of.
So will there be random generated missions in Age of Conan as well?
No, not in the same way.
Okay. So they are more like storyline quests which you can do one time.
You won't have a mission booth where you can just stand and generate missions. But there will be hundreds of story quests, and there will be some stuff you can do lots of times. I froze.
Okay.
You also have range combat in real time.
You have to aim?
Yeah. It's like you get to aim, and depending on your level, you can zoom in more. It looks like I'm crashing here.
Yeah.
So, sorry. But,
no problem.
It's like an FPS. But you have the bow, and you get an angle, and it highlights in red if you can hit. You have like fire arrows and crossbows, and you also have magic combat. And yeah, in general, I mean, I think the combat innovations in this game is what really makes it stand out because it's so different from the other MMO games. So.
Do you know what the maximum group size will be?
10.
10.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty much.
For instances too? For raid instances too? 10 men?
I think it will vary. I mean,
it's only natural.
Yeah. Well, I saw this girl do it, and that was what she wanted, and she told she needed it, obviously.
So why are you only here with one computer and it's like pretty much hidden on the Eidos?
We have 4 stations at the Microsoft stand. We signed the agreement with Eidos very short time ago.
Oh, okay.
Too close to the show. So and they already built up the stand. So and we had such a splash at E3. So we deemed that to make a whole new demo and to set up a whole stand for GC, so we rather went with our partners.
Do you know anything about localization plans?
It will be German server, it will be German community, it will be German GMs, German customer service. So we plan to go 100% localized.
Okay. Will you force the players to play on the German server, like World of Warcraft, where you can't play on the US server?
It's an IP block, you mean? always people always find ways around that. I mean, we want German players to play on the German servers, obviously, because that's where they can play in their own language, of course.
Yeah, but some Germans don't want to play on German.
I know. But those who don't like to, they normally have a way of coming around that.
Yeah.
So it's exactly how that will work. I can't tell you.
Way too early for that. No.